Yes, hello, lovely people. This time, some short video about your garden. Like the Bible also talk a few times about your life as a garden. We are the one who are responsible for our garden. We are the, I don't know the English, the gardener who can influence the growth of the fruits. And we can know and we may know that we always have the support and the help of a loving God. So, just looking to your garden, what are the things what is growing there now? Is there growing some love? Is there growing some fear? What are the things you like in your garden? What are the things you want to remove or which seems to be difficult for you to look at? Just take some moments at the beginning of this year to reflect and to look in your garden. And your garden is also in your mind. What kind of thoughts are going to your mind? And what kind of value do you give these thoughts? When you feel anxious, do you give these thoughts a lot of judgment or compassion? It's what kind of way are you standing in life? Are you listening to your heart? Or you only use your brain? What is the thing what helps you guiding to guide you to this life? Which are the voices you are listening to? And what you need to calm the voices what maybe scares you or the voices that worry you. For today I want to bring in some personal example because this week is a bit busy for me personally and I sense with myself when I was driving in my car today, I was really a bit like freaking out and thinking about the whole week. How will I survive? How will I arrange everything? And then this thought was coming like, also the Bible say, don't worry about tomorrow because every day has enough by itself. And we just need our attention and our energy for this day and just have faith and trust that the next day you will get the strength and the wisdom and the courage to handle this day and to challenge yourself and be loving and kind for others. So, also today, I want to encourage you maybe when you're feeling some stress, just live by the day and don't stress about all the things what can happen, but see and have faith for the good things what will happen. Because if we have this attitude and this stillness, this peace in our heart, it will affect our other world. Most of the time, our other world, our outside world, is a reflection of what is inside us. For example, if I'm feeling frustrated or angry about something, that's also how I view the situations around me. And maybe the same situation when I feel just relaxed and in peace with myself, I will also moving towards the situation, what is coming on my path, with this peace, with this kindness, and with this stillness. So most of the time, it's not the situation around us, but it's how we feel within us, how we are dealing with ourselves, with the feelings in ourselves. What kind of response do we have towards our feelings and toward our own thoughts? Can you be kind to yourself? The same you want others to treat you? Are you able to treat yourself like this? Are you able to have some patience with yourself? Are you able to stop judging yourself, to be more kind, and to share some compassion with yourself? Are you able to love yourself and trust and have faith in the person who you are? I believe that every one of us, we all have our talents. And it's like this story in the Bible where people ask to save some, to take care of some money. And some people make it grow bigger, and other people just hide it. Have the courage to show your talent with the world. And also, like some famous person said, dare to make some mistakes, because through mistakes we grow, through mistakes we learn. Like a lot of knowledge we are receiving, a lot of knowledge what exists at this moment, it's most of the time just coming by trial and error. Not like that there was one eureka, like one clear moment that it was coming in. Most of the time just by trial and error, just like life, and give yourself permission to fail. Really, give yourself permission to fail so you can stand up afterwards. And also give other people permission in your life to help you when you are failing. And don't see it as a bad thing to be vulnerable or to ask people for help, because I really see in my life at the moment I'm becoming vulnerable and ask help for other people. It helps me growing. It's like food for my life, food for my garden, the garden of my mind and the garden of my soul. I sometimes ask for other gardener, how are you dealing with things? How are you doing? Can you help me? We don't need to feel ashamed for this. I mean, if you have a garden or if you are a farmer, you also ask other farmers, right, to help you. If you have some potatoes, like, can you give me some advice? How we need to make this grow? How can we vermenigvuldigen? How we can make more of this? What are things we need to be careful for? All these kind of things. We ask it for so many things. Why we don't ask, or we are feeling shame to ask help if it's if we're talking about personal situations. We don't need to be ashamed for this. We're just human. What do you think? You're a robot? No. I think that's the most beautiful, most valuable thing about being human. That through our feelings, we can be able to connect with each other. We can feel connected when we are vulnerable, when we share our dreams, when we share our passions, but also when we share our fear or our doubts or our worries. That can help us grow. That's the difference between a robot and a human. We can connect it through feeling. Because most of the time when we share our feelings, when we are vulnerable, we feel connected. Look back to your life. What were the most precious moments? Were it the moments you share some information with someone? Or in a vulnerable situation? Or in a situation where you express yourself? Just love yourself and have a great, great evening. Love you. Bye bye. And take good care of your garden. And have faith that you are a good gardener. God give you all the things you need to to take good care of your garden. And if you don't know what to do, just ask help. Like, can you help me grow for more self-esteem, or can you help me growing for more peace, more love, whatever. God loves you. Bye.